And we're off. We are back. It's just two of us today, no team. But welcome back to the Prophetic Podcast, episode 27.
Yes.
We are in here. Long time no see.
Hey.
So round of applause for this one. Wait, which one is it? Oh, I got it right. Oh, yes.
Did you go through like a whole bunch of stuff?
Oh, no. Where's my thing? Oh, no. No, I didn't go through a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on, no. Not my logo. No way. Hey, you know what? It's okay. They can judge. I don't care. I'm putting my logo back on TV. Y'all can go through all my logos too. Ooh, which one should I use? Ooh, I know which one I want to use. Nope. Don't worry, we're gonna scratch all this out. I don't care. We can edit it all out. Everett messed with my logo. By the way, our buddy Everett is here covering all of our photography needs. Yes. What's up, Everett? You want to stick your face in front of the camera and say hi?
Hey.
This is so crazy. You know, there it is. There it is. Go. Lord have mercy. You want me to just have a slideshow of all my mock-ups? All right, so now you know that it's a real homegrown podcast. We're not some hoity-toity superstar podcast. We're still making things work ourselves.
Yes, we do. So
how's it been? Let's get into how you've been first, and then I'll talk about all this stuff that is behind me on this shelf back here.
I mean, it has been a minute.
Yeah.
It has been a very big minute. So I would say hello to everybody. I miss everyone.
Yeah. They asked me if I got rid of y'all.
No.
I'm like, no, I don't just get rid of people. I'm not a horrible boss. No. I'm not even a boss. But no, they were asking, well, where's she been? She got rid of them. I'm like, no, they had. You could tell them where you've been. Where have you been? I'll let you tell.
Oh, my God. So first, I'm a sergeant, so it's been I had to go to school, and I still have to go to school in February to finish out. But it's been...
Bye, Everett.
Bye, Everett.
I appreciate you, man.
But not only that, my brother's trial.
Yeah.
We couldn't really speak on it at all. And I know off record, we have talked about it.
Yeah, of course.
Just a little story synopsis, I could finally talk about it to everyone. It's just my brother last year, he was killed last year. And it has been
still condolences.
Thank you.
That never will end. That's so terrible.
No. It was my baby brother. I took care of him when I was like 15 years old or so. Yeah. And he was just a little boy. But him and his girlfriend, they both were murdered by her brother. And it was hard. It was hard sitting in that courtroom because they had to kick me out, though.
I mean,
I had an
outburst.
I had a whole outburst, but
it's to be expected.
It is.
Though,
it is. But my brother Roberto really held it together.
Yeah.
It was
condolences and prayers and healing energy to all of your family too.
Thank you.
That's not easy to deal with.
No, it wasn't. My mom, she's the bravest woman I've ever known, and she has dealt with so much loss.
Yeah.
To her husband, to her son, and for her to sit there and see everything. I mean, Drew, we saw everything.
Yeah.
And my outburst came because, as being a weapons expert and knowing how the crime scene looked and knowing what he did, it it made me angry.
Of course.
It brought up so many feelings because he shot my brother 9 times in the back, and then
Jeez.
he shot his sister with the AR-15 chest.
Trigger
9
warning
times.
to anyone who has seen, been a part of, experienced violence in any sort. We don't condone it in any way.
Exactly.
So trigger warning. I probably should have given that out at the beginning of the show.
Sorry, yes, it is a trigger warning.
We're gonna have fun too.
Yeah.
But there were some things that took place that were not great, and they were horrible and horrendous. So yeah,
the growth, I have to say, is I'm growing and I'm healing from this. I'm glad that Ross and Brittany got the justice that they deserve.
And Ross and Brittany are your
Ross
brother
is Ross is my brother and Brittany is his girlfriend. I'm glad he was put behind bars. I'm glad that we got the justice. I don't know. My mom says she don't know if she will ever heal from it, and I don't think that would be.
I mean, I can see why that would be a tough thing to do.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's very hard, and I don't. But how I'm moving on is living my best life, living for my brother, living for myself and my family, and doing the things that I really want to do. This actually reminded me solely as somebody who's 35, like I want to do everything to progress in life. Something that my brother wanted to do. I remember that note that we got. Ross wrote down everything that he wanted to do because he just turned 25.
Mm-hmm.
And it had like his favorite things and the things that he wanted to do with life and everything. And it broke my heart because he was snatched from us so soon. But it also made me realize that life is too short. Mm-hmm. And I want to do everything I need to do to make my life meaningful because we're not here forever.
No, we're not.
But I want to make sure I'm sipping pina coladas in heaven and make sure that I'm doing my shit.
They got liquor in heaven? Cool.
If they got liquor in heaven, I'm there because I know it's not all angels singing and shit in the choir.
I'll take 2.
But that's life. And then, and then after that, I got my own things going on with my brand and everything. And I'm just so excited. Like, I am doing things that I need to do.
Yeah. I mean, something hits you. I think something hits you in your 30s too, though. Like,
it does.
Not even if you don't have a death that you experienced in that recent time frame, like just your 30s kind of make you think, oh man, life is moving. And it's not as fast, it's not as slow as I might have thought it was.
No,
and then you look up and a lot of time has passed. Like, man, I was wasting time on this, that, or whatever.
You think so in your 20s, like, 20s, you feel like it's slow, but in your 30s, you're just like, I'm 35 already.
Yeah.
And so when people, when they were, my sergeant, he was like, what do you want to do? I said, I'm not re-ing up.
Yeah, it's time to go see something else.
I said, I want to dye my hair. I want to wear bling on my teeth, and I want to call myself.
You can't do any of that?
No.
Even if you're off base?
No, like there's only one sergeant I know who has a diamond on this teeth right here, just right there.
You must be smiling all kind of awkward to hide that.
No, I mean it's cool. It's like little, but to like have it like to stud in, you gotta. There's a certain way you gotta look.
Wow.
And I just want to be free.
Yeah.
To live my own damn life and not worry about.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I kind of, want to smoke a spliff sometimes. I can't do that.
I don't even know why you're sorry. I'm not not smoking with you.
I mean, like, sometimes I want to do those things. I can't do those things.
Yeah.
Like, if it's legal for everybody in the U.S., it's not legal for the U.S. And mind you, we suffer from a lot of PTSD and a lot of issues.
Wait, run that by. If it's legal for everyone in the U.S., it's not what?
It's not legal for people in the military.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be professional.
Oh, wow.
Even though we have issues with alcohol and everything else.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been dealing with any of the things you've been dealing with, so my condolences again. It makes it feel like all the good things have been happening. Well, I've had some issues and stuff in some other parts of my life, but as far as the show is concerned, we've been growing kind of at a good pace. As you can see, these lovely things behind me. Shout out to our new partnership, which is Celestial Beer Works in Dallas, Texas. So, yeah.
And you told me so much about it. I'm so proud of that. I'm so happy.
That's not how that's supposed to end.
I would not.
So bro,
Okay, quick.
I need to fade it out next time. But no, shout out to them. We are working on some cool projects next year. We're working on some merchandise stuff and a couple different things. So it'll be a fun thing. You'll go to our store and see our initiatives that we're working on together, and you'll see our QR code, which will be going out all over the country next year. And we're working on merchandise now, and I don't care, like, if we're not at, like, 1 billion followers. Like, I just want the framework, and I want to keep growing. So I've just been working. I've been working to build this out as much as I possibly can. Every single day I'm putting in time. Like, it's literally like my main job now. It just doesn't pay me like my main job, but it's literally like my main job. So it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. And you get to help me with merchandise ideas, too. So. And
from my little fashion designer sense of that.
Come on.
You already
We
know.
need it. We need it. Hell, it's revenue. So we need it. I'm with it. Yeah. So what's been on your mind? Like, what have you wanted to talk about? There's been so much that's happened since the last time I saw you. Okay.
Everything.
I'm going to let you lead the way because you haven't been here.
thing.
So what have you been up to? What do you want to talk about? What's on your mind?
Let me tell you, my mom the other day, she was, because my mom is Jewish. She was like, "Did you hear everything what happened with
I know where this is going. I knew this was going to be the first thing.
I can't help it because she was just like, and I know that you're part of the Jewish faith too.
I am. I'm not practicing currently, but I am. Yes, I am. As quiet as I am about it. I mean, it's not really much to talk about, but yeah. And no, I don't agree with any of the stuff that he said. I can understand why he would say that as far as like who runs what in certain areas, but it's just kind of like, why are you talking about like?
But I think it's the
it.
obsession. It's really obsessive.
But it's also really it's also really degrading that community and our community too. It kind of puts a wedge in things too, because how do you know you're not tearing down potential partnerships and relationships across the board for us and them? You know what I mean?
I do agree.
You're talking about a religious group, and you're also hurting your own ethnicity. It's just like, why are you so focused? I don't agree with it.
Like, first, he's been like, I have to say that when it comes to Kanye West, I used to love his music. I remember when he first came out, 106 in Park.
Oh wow!
One of y'all don't even know that. Yeah, that's Backpack. Yeah. That's like going way, way back, and it's like. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what is it today, but people like celebrities, the switch up is crazy.
In what regard?
And like, I don't know if it's social media, if it's just the fame that just, like, I don't know. Cause I mean, big ups to Jay-Z and Beyonce, whatever like that for keeping it to the side or whatever like that and just letting people listen to their music. Because I have to agree with Beyonce when she said, I like when people listen to just listen to the music, because that's why she did what she did with the music that she came out this year.
You're saying you like the celebrity that just does the job and goes home. It doesn't it stays out of the BS, basically.
Because it's a lot.
Well, I mean, it's so easy to get into, and don't get me wrong.
It's easy.
It creates clicks, it creates revenue, but it's a glass house. It's essentially.
But you have to be really pick. You have to pick and choose, because
I pick and choose if I'm in that position not to get involved in anything like that.
That's pretty much what they're saying.
In any of the verbiage that could tear down my brand, the house that I built, or anything I'm trying to achieve. I don't want to tarnish my pathway either. By burning bridges. You know what I mean?
I know, and I definitely
That's a lesson for y'all out there too. Do not tarnish your pathway by burning bridges.
Because I mean,
you can't.
To be honest, it's like when I first heard Kanye West spew whatever he had to say, the first one was not even the Death Con. It was 400 years of slavery. And and slavery had the slaves had a choice. You're kidding, right?
Oh, that
was the first one for me, and I was like, you could. Everybody has a choice.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody has a choice, but their choice was, I can run away, or I can die and get my feet chopped off, my toes chopped off, get bells around my throat. You know,
yeah.
like the things that used to happen when slaves used to run away. I mean, Harriet Tubman, when she ran away,
And what are you
she
running
came
to?
up lethal as hell.
Well, yeah, but that's a
Yeah.
1 in a million. But like really,
It was. Nat
to
Turner
say-
was a 1 in a million. There,
yeah,
you
there's
have a
some,
lot of
but
that.
not everyone has at that time. And no shame on our ancestors, but they just didn't have the capacity to think that deep because it didn't even seem like a possibility.
But when
You
they
get what I'm saying?
even tried to even do that, they were broken. And
Yeah.
some slave
Yeah.
and a lot of the places that slavery in the U.S. was brutal.
Well, why do you think
Brutal.
in Django when Jamie Foxx rode through with the blue velvet on, everyone was looking like he was some type of superhero?
It was.
Because that was
It's
not
even
common. Like
to see
how
a
did you
black
get away
man
from-
on a horse like that.
Not even that. How did you get away? First of all, and where did
Exactly.
you get them clothes? And why are you out here amongst us?
As
like, but not
ridiculous
amongst
as
us,
he
like,
looked.
I mean, it was kind of fly. For the time,
You thought it was fly?
It was swaggy. It was swaggy for the time frame. I thought. I don't sound
You thought that shit was fly.
Well, what other swag would there have been back then?
I don't know.
It's either this or that. It ain't like you have
It
a
was
lot of
so
options.
Renaissance-y
I
too.
mean, it was kind of baroque.
It was broke. Very
Not
broke.
Baroque.
Baroque.
Not broke.
I know. I know. You know what I say. Broke. Broke. It's very broke.
Yeah, no, I just don't. And to wrap up Kanye, because I don't want to be on him too long. But
No,
I don't agree with any of that stuff.
I don't
think
either.
that anti-Semitic remarks or any remark that's going to tear down any race or religion, there's just no place for that.
None.
I don't think I don't agree with it. I never will. I don't give a damn how many shoes
Especially-
you make,
yeah.
music. I don't care. Like, you're doing things that are tearing down two communities I'm a part of, for one thing, but B, you're doing things that are hurting your own people more so than anything else. Because the people you're talking about, they have money. If that's what you believe, then I would also believe they probably have tons and tons of resources. So why are you hurting the people that are trying to level the playing field? We're trying to get into some of these spaces you talk about, but you're going to ruin the relationships potentially for us by this behavior. Because you know how it is. They liken us. They lump us all together.
They do lump us all together.
If they could see, oh, look what he did when he got the opportunity. And it could be God knows how long before someone else gets that type of opportunity. So if I'm in that position, and my words have power, I would prefer to use those to uplift. That's what we do here, right? We uplift, we empower, we educate. Like, we have a little fun, we entertain, but like, we don't do anything in light of tearing someone else's. I don't care. There's 1,000 podcasts in the studio. I don't tear any of them down. Good luck to you all. I don't care. Like,
I think my problem is that how silent the black community is kind of here in the U.S. about the whole thing, because I guess of whatever rifts they have with the Jewish community or whatever like that.
I don't get why.
And I don't understand why there's so much rift. There's always a rift with something. There's a rift with Asian people. There's a rift with Latin community. There's a rift between the Jewish community. I'm like, where can we just kind of, where can like the whole day?
I'm going to say that those rifts are by design.
They are.
You know, and
it's
I
sad.
think that people just have to realize what is happening to them. A lot of us are aware, like you're aware, I'm aware. So a lot of us are aware of the bullshit games that they play with us as people, right?
They do.
Whether it be with media outlets, whether it be with news feeds, whatever, whether it be with clothes. There's triggers everywhere, right? So they know that, and they just push those hot buttons whenever they feel like it. We as a people have to be smarter than that and band together and just say, no, I'm not going for that.
Exactly.
And do your research, man.
I
Like,
agree.
Understand whatever it is you're talking about. Understand whatever it is you're trying to get involved in, or whatever the case may be. If you see something that comes out, don't just be so like knee-jerk reaction. A lot of us have, that's, to me, that also happens with shootings and violence, and there's a lot of it is knee-jerk reactions. It's not stopping to think about the next man or doing your research or trying to prevent something. It's just rolling with the tide, and I don't like that.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
I definitely, but definitely, I just wanted to bring that to attention because.
Get me started with Kanye.
No, I wanted to bring it to the attention because I think that, as you know, yes, we are a black, podcast.
Are we?
I mean, yeah, we're not black
Did y'all
podcast.
know we
like
were black?
we're black people who are doing a podcast.
For all of the visually impaired people, we're black. So
no, we're
shout out to y'all too.
Sorry, but wait, I'm sorry. Okay, let me rephrase that.
I'm kidding.
We
I
are,
know we're black.
yeah.
We are a ethnic.
We are
podcast.
a very ethnic podcast.
We are a pod of color.
And we
POCs, pods of color. Ooh, I like it.
Kind of like that.
Is there a guild out there? The Pods of Color Guild? We should band together.
But yeah, I think that, black people, we need to hold each other accountable, period. And when we see something, I don't care if you're a celebrity, we do need to hold them accountable when they
stop
say stupid
interviewing
shit
people in our community. We
that
should,
are no good,
it's
man.
not, I won't even
It's
say he's no
toxic.
good. It's not even that. It's just that clearly that you're talking about Kanye. That person
Yeah.
needs some serious
He needs help.
some therapy. He needs to do some work. But the people that are like interviewing him, I don't really agree with them either. Because like you just do it
They're
just because you
doing
know it's
it.
going to get you the traction you're
It's
looking
the
for.
same thing. Remember
I
in
don't care for that
Boondocks?
though.
Remember Boondocks? Have you
Oh,
watched?
you know I watched it barely though. I'm not
Oh
a cartoon
man,
guy. Y'all be asking me.
I'm a big Boondocks person
Yeah.
because Boondocks was like literally before its time. They told so much truths. It's the same episode when I think it was like the second episode or something like that, when it was the R. Kelly trial. And Huey, who's, he's
Oh,
like
we're
this.
hitting every hot topic to.
He
R.
was
Kelly.
just saying, no, what he was saying was, this is a great example because what the satire was, as funny as it was saying that we, as the Black community, you need to hold these people accountable when they do stupid shit, not celebrate their music and be like, well, shit, okay, well, his music's still good, girl.
I mean,
like that
people,
was.
It's because people's attention span's so short.
Yeah, it was like the lady, even though it was a satire, the black lady in the cartoon, they're just like, well, why you here? 'Cause he good. What? Like, cause R. Kelly good, he good.
We are so short-sighted and we're so self-absorbed, so we
Yes.
don't think much about outside. Like, he didn't pee on my kid, so that's how people look.
Right,
Like,
and it's just like,
he still has good music. He makes me dance, but people don't really think that deep. Like, that really impacted a community.
It does.
That really left a negative stain.
And
like,
that's
for
when
real.
Huey was like, you need to get help for R. Kelly, not condone what he's doing. And the judge is sitting there, dancing. Everybody's dancing in the courtroom. But that was a satire on the mentality of technically how the Black community kind
I'm
of
not gonna lie.
is.
The song
bit.
"Kitchen" is still kind of a bop, though. Like, I try to listen to it when I'm around nobody in the darkness of my closet or my room. I just put in my AirPods and I just kind of dance in my closet. Like,
But yeah, I just think that we just need to hold, people accountable, especially people like,
well, speaking of holding people accountable, how come the state that we live in didn't vote for somebody different this past election?
I don't want to hear. Let me tell you, I don't want to hear.
Why are we still?
Nobody complained.
Somebody asked me, like, somebody texted me, looks like we still got Hot Wheels in office. I was like,
Okay.
oh my God. Really? That's horrible. Hot Wheels.
I can't.
It's so bad.
As
But
military
I
and
was
as
so
National
annoyed.
Guard,
I was
I
like,
can't.
you're not wrong. Like, he's still rolling through the office, just doing his thing. I know that voting isn't the end all be all, but like, I wish that we could just get somebody else that was just a little more progressive. If I have to
But
be in
you
this
gotta
state,
understand.
if I got to be in this state for another 3 to 5 years, can we just have somebody that's progressive?
Yeah.
Just for my tenure, you can do whatever you want after I leave. You can burn this shit to the ground. But while I'm here, I wish that stuff was more progressive, man. Like,
I know.
our laws, our rules, our just everything in Texas is just so backwards. I hear people talk about on other shows all the time about us, about how bad it is, about Dallas, about our gun laws, how open it is, like all that stuff. Like,
Yeah, and I'm for one. I'm really stickler when it comes to gun laws. Like, I'm really huge when it comes to gun laws because of not only, like I said, being in the military as an armor.
yeah.
And not only that, the shit that happened to my brother and his girlfriend.
Yes.
I am because I never know in a million years that as my family who immigrated would have to deal with something like this.
Yeah.
And we've been serving this country for years, but it's sad. It's really, really sad. It's gotten so bad. And I can't really say bad things about the commander in chief of my state because I am a Guard member. So I can't say much bad stuff, but I can speak my mind about
the
policies
yeah.
and how really it's interesting because Texas has like some fucked up shit when it comes to like mass shootings. But what makes it better is, bad guy with gun is a good guy with a gun.
Oh God, that's a horrible saying.
I'm
can we
like,
never use that again?
what? That is
man.
like, that is the most illogical thing I have ever heard in my whole entire life.
I just don't think we need that many guns. I just don't think we do.
It's having like I was literally
Not that
had
this is
a
a gun episode. This is really just us catching
no.
up.
I
But
had a debate with somebody on one of the comment section when it had to do with another mass shooting that happened at
When?
the Walmart.
oh
After the
yeah,
Colorado
the
thing.
guy in the break room. Oh man, that was so sad. Because he
mean,
was like at work with the people, and then he went in.
Yeah.
And he kind of like picked out who he was gonna like. He picked out the people that he trigger warning again. He picked out the people that he was looking for and killed them, and then sent the rest of them out of there, which was so weird. It was like,
he was nicking picking.
Yeah, he nitpicked. Yeah, he had an actual list of.
This was a nitpick.
Yeah, he had some problems with people at work. By the way, people treat people right at work.
Please.
You literally never know
Yeah.
what people are dealing with. People are literally one bad conversation away from going the hell off. So why would you go to your job and pick on someone or make them feel less than? Like, be nice to people that you work with. Be cordial. I don't even care if you don't like them. Just understand you need to get home, just like everybody else you work with.
I want to get home.
I'm nice. I'm nice anyways, but I'm nice to everybody. Just because I know how people could be. Like, the world is so treacherous right now, and everyone's going through so much shit.
Especially after, I don't know, when COVID happened. And
Oh,
we were locked down.
That altered our existence for forever. We don't go back to whoever we were before.
No, I don't think anybody has that lockdown. Whatever it did, people just. It's like a snap. Like you say
you had
anything.
Mass death.
Yeah.
You had everyone sitting at home watching all of the world's events at the same time.
Yep.
You had people losing jobs.
Yep.
People going crazy. And if you were already homeless, I mean, God, how'd you even get anything that you needed? Everyone that had money was taking everything off the shelf. So imagine having to like fend for yourself with nothing. It was a lot, man. So people found themselves in situations that they just never expected to be in.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie though. I commend the Asian market when it was COVID time.
Why?
Because they're so cool. They're like, we need to be considerate of everybody, so everybody got a limited of 2 of ramen packs and 2 of
that's what you're thankful for during COVID?
No, because they were really considerate. Because if you go to Walmart, it was just like, please, can you? No, they had a restriction, and if you had more than such and such, they were like, ma'am, we gotta, please. We have other people that are trying to get food.
You know what? I stayed out of stores. I just did curbside.
No, I
did
grocery. Well, when I first went, when this shit hit the fan with COVID, I went straight to the Asian market.
Smart.
I went straight to the Asian market because the way how they are, they're very all about the other person. Like they do, like family oriented wise.
I mean, yeah, theoretically.
So the way how it was like the logical thing, and guess what? When I went in there, I was able to get chicken. I was able to get this, and even though they had a limitation on it, I still was able to get the things that I need to get.
But you know, COVID, if you're talking about COVID, one thing I can tell you that it altered for us, and it was before holidays, we kind of started dying off with the family events anyways, but definitely since COVID, now that things are back open, we still have not gone back to like the full-on family event.
Oh, no.
I don't even know if
I went to a couple of stuff.
I mean,
but
Thanksgiving was cool for us, but like honestly, overall, we're not doing the birthdays like we used to. We're not really speaking as much as we used to, and then there's division amongst the family. There's always going to be that because people are people. So if COVID kind of dialed all that back, so we just kind of make do what we have. We get the few family members together that we can, and we all kind of have our own family. She has hers, I have mine. We try to maybe a couple friends, and that's it, man. Like, it's so weird. Like, I remember the days during this time when, like, we were at grandma's house putting up lights and preparing food, like, the night before or the week of, you know, buying gifts. Everyone's running around looking at Christmas lights, putting up Christmas lights, putting up, like, all these different things, and putting up, obviously, the stuff for my religion as well, but just celebrating. I remember all that. Dual households, Christmas, Hanukkah household, like, it's just not that anymore. It's very weird. The holidays are cool, but they just don't feel the same anymore.
Well, I know my holiday. I mean, my family.
And for you, it's gonna be tough, especially this. Is this your first holiday without him?
I haven't seen my brother in 4 years.
But like the first holiday where he's not gonna be able to come because of a death, basically, right? And I'm sorry for that.
And his birthday's on the 28th.
Yeah,
too,
so see, like holidays for you won't be the same. Holidays for me haven't been the same.
Man,
like, it's just different, man.
Halloween wasn't the same. And I because Ross died on the
Hold up just a little bit.
Sorry.
There you go.
Ross died on like the 26th, 27th.
Oh, that's right. Of October.
Of October.
Oh, wow. Of last year. Oh, so that was the actual first year. So it's the second year. Wow.
Yeah.
At least the positive silver lining of this year, you have closure.
I did, and I was able to really kind of celebrate that with my best friends.
Right.
We went to the neighborhood, and though I was walking on the platform heels, all I can do was celebrate and say, my brother and his girlfriend finally have peace.
Yeah.
And one day, Lord, and I asked to die at a ripe age. Just let me see him. That's all I asked.
Yeah.
Let me sip some pina colada too. At least let me hit on the beach or something.
100 is the goal.
You know, 100 is the goal, but I want to look great.
Yeah,
I know a lot of my family members who are like 80 and look amazing. And that's because they're in the islands and stuff like that. You know,
that's a whole ass cheat code.
They be living their best life.
Have you seen a Texas 80? All right then. Yeah, exactly.
I be telling people, I was like, 80 something years old is different from 80 something years old in
it's like have
here
2 or 3 lives out there.
I know,
it's nuts.
because people, they think like, my mom, she was just like, oh, but it's them celebrities. They be 80 and they looking good. I'm like, no, Mom, don't forget, if you go to the islands, there's people who are 80 something years old who look amazing.
But that's different though, because they're kind of paying for that. Like in the islands, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. We don't always put on makeup and stuff like that. Like, we eat good food.
Yeah.
We eat mostly seafood, and we live off the land, and we run and we hike and we walk. We walk everywhere. So
see, if T was here, he'd be looking just like you crazy. Talking about walking.
I mean, like, I love walking, and I'm like people's like, oh my God, you're 35. I'm like, am I supposed to be looking like jacked at 35?
I mean, I got some work to do, but it's not bad. Okay, I'm almost there.
I know, but am I supposed to look?
They're not gonna. Ooh, yeah. Take care of your health.
Yeah,
that's another little quick tip. Take care of yourself. 100 is the goal. I don't care what you have to do. If it's quitting something, adding something, working out, cooking something, change the diet habit, whatever. Stop stressing. Sage, light candles, read a book, go hiking, swimming. I don't know. Whatever you have to do.
I'm telling you.
Work on your health. That's my holiday gift to y'all. Work on your health and take care of yourself so you can be here for a long time.
Because I know for me, like, and I have to say, with everything that went on, I finally had to confess it. And I thank God that I have this type of personality where I say everything that's on my mind and I express it, because it does help. I finally had to say, like, my mental health is not that great.
But that's okay, though.
And that was okay. It was. I didn't know that, it's just always, I've meant to feel like it's a weakness. But,
I think is that, and not to cut you off, but I think that's like our community has an issue with mental health. I say that because, like, one of my friends the other day was telling me about something going on with her relationship. Yeah. And I told her, make sure if you leave that relationship, because it's long term, that you get therapy, because you've been with this person for a decade or better. You don't just pick up and move on from that, right? Like,
not at all.
No, like, you're carrying a lot. You're carrying the negativity, the positive stuff too, but you're carrying a whole shitstorm of emotions, and you don't know when that's going to manifest. It could be at work one day. You might just go off. It could, and that's why I say people are literally one bad interaction away from going off, because people are going through so much stuff. You know what I mean? So
I was one of them. Like, I was. I mean. No, I'm crazy. So
no, don't do that, man. Like,
I'm not.
You're living a human experience. That's all it is.
Well, yeah, I'm human. Period.
Yeah.
But I would say, because I remember, I think I told you, because I was in the hospital
right
the other day.
I'm
fine now.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
But I had gastritis, and gastritis is caused through stress, and I was over drinking, and that's because of all the things that were happening. It just was swallowing me whole.
Yeah.
And I finally had to say it. I'm like, even to my dad, I was like, my mental health is not that good. I'm always smiling, and I'm always, and everybody always sees me at work, and I'm like this bright sunshine. But in the back of my head, I was miserable and I was drained and I was like, I need a vacation. I just need something. I need to get away. And of course, I love myself, so I would never do anything to harm myself. But at the end of the day, I finally had to say it. And it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay to ask for help. And I think that's the problem that people are having. If you see all those commercials that are coming out on YouTube, if you ever watch YouTube, you see all those little mental health commercials about therapy. That's because of all that shit that happened in COVID, because people are going insane and they need someone to talk to. I need someone to talk to other than, of course, my best friends. A lot of friends or whatever and your family member have their biasness. But if you talk to somebody outside of your family, they could give a little bit of a different perspective.
For those of you who are like, what are they saying? She's saying a therapist is okay. Like she's saying it's okay to get therapy. It's okay to get the help. It's okay to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
It's okay to divulge everything to someone that doesn't have a biased opinion, because that's what they get paid for.
That's what they do.
Shout out to my therapist, Crystal. Thank you. I'll see you next week or a couple weeks. But yeah, like therapy, honestly, for me, I was just telling my friends too, like therapy for me helps me so much, because without it, you guys wouldn't even see this version of me. I mean, you know me from like years ago, so you know how I used to be. I used to be all over the place, but therapy helped me kind of clean out the closet of a lot of things I was doing that was just wrong. And even up until today, I'm still working on stuff. There's parts of me that I'm not entirely satisfied with, but I'm in a much better place because of therapy. I have a few things I want to work on as opposed to a whole thing of life where everything is just going wrong. Like I've worked through a lot of those things with my therapist. So mental health is key. It really, really is.
It is.
Yeah. And it's okay not to be okay. Remember that. It is very much okay not to be okay. It's also okay to go get okay. Go see someone to help you get back to status quo.
Yeah.
But it's very much so okay to feel like you're not okay. That's fine.
It sure is, because baby, I was just like, okay, when I heard about that at the hospital, I said, okay, something has to change. And of course, my sergeant was like, Cooper, you gotta go through a stress eval now in the military. I have
is
to
this
go
how he sounds?
That's exactly what Sergeant Ellison sound like. That's exactly what he sound like.
I'm sure you're a wonderful gentleman. I have nothing but nice things to say.
Nah, my mentor is pretty cool. Like my mentor, he's cool.
Yeah.
Like Brian's like my best friend. I've known him for almost about 5 or 6 years in the military. And he has done so much for me. Like pulling me from the other unit and putting me into another unit and making my career what it is today in the military. He's very caring.
Speaking of your career in the military, you told me that we have how many months left with you? By the way, she's leaving, not forever.
No, I'm not.
She'll be deploying to go serve our country again for the last time in Kosovo. So when do you leave us again?
April.
Oh, we have to pod like crazy between now and
April and then February. I leave for 3 weeks.
There's so much stuff that we have to talk about between now and then. So we'll have a good time.
We are going to have a good time.
About 3 to 4 more months, roughly.
And I also ask people just to ask me any questions, especially about my love life.
I believe I have questions, actually. It's funny you said that. I do have questions. We'll do those. Let me make sure I have questions. In the meantime, what are you going to do for the holidays? Since we're talking holidays. Well, let's go back. I asked Trevor this because Trevor came to help out for the other day.
Trevor. That's
episode 26. 26.
Yes.
I keep losing count.
Yes,
that was so much fun. That was a good time. But what I will say is I asked him what he was thankful for because it was Thanksgiving. I didn't get a chance to ask you that. So what are you thankful for, being the fact that it's the holiday season and it's time to kind of reflect and we're going to the new year? Have you thought about that at all? Like, are you thankful
yes.
for? Oh, okay. All right. Well, go ahead. What are you thankful for?
Oh, no. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful that my mom is here. She has helped me through a lot of crap. I'm thankful for my brothers. I'm thankful for the people that I have in my life. I'm thankful for the people that I have met. I am blessed. And I thank God for blessing the people that are, around me. I thank him for keeping me alive.
Yeah.
And safe. I thank everyone for giving me sound advice. Even though sometimes I can be stubborn and a bitch.
Is this where I'm supposed to disagree or agree?
Huh?
I plead the fifth. You're not about to trap me.
No, because I am a very assertive person, extremely, but I do thank God that I can listen eventually and be like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I am thankful for everything. I really am. Thankful to be alive. Thank you for you guys. Thank you for even asking me to be part of this journey.
Yeah.
Thanking my brothers for helping me out when I'm at a loss for words. Thanking my mom for helping me when I'm in a rut. Thanking my dad for making me laugh. Thanking my sisters for always checking up on me. Thank you for my best friends for just always being there. And I thank God for having every one of those people in my life.
Oh man, let me hit that one. Hold on. Yeah, that's well said. I'm gonna do it right this time. Watch it.
You gonna fade that out?
There it is. But no, I'm thankful for all of you guys. I'm thankful for T driving me crazy.
T is hilarious.
T is really good at driving me crazy behind the scenes, but I'm thankful for him because it keeps me on my toes. It keeps me thinking. It also keeps me growing because you're working together with people. And so working with you guys and having these conversations with different people and meeting all these various people we met because of the show, I'm definitely thankful for that because it keeps you growing in your conversation. It keeps you growing in your mentality. It also keeps you moving forward. And I feel younger doing this show. Like I feel like it's like so stress free. Like, well, okay, wrong. There's some stress. Let me not do that. There's some stressful things, but you'll never see it. So yeah, there's some stressful stuff. Like that wasn't easy. But thank you. I'm thankful to them for taking a chance on us. Thank you to Celestial Beer Works, Maddie. She's a very nice lady. She's our liaison there. She's super, super, super dope. Her sister and brother own the place. Thank you for that. I'm thankful for the discourse I get to go there and have. We have these conversations that are super deep seated.
Which I want to go.
Yeah. You got to go. All the people there in that private discourse is dope. So that's also awesome.
Yeah. I'm
thankful for all the partners that we made doing this show. It's growing. Yeah, round of applause to them.
Please.
They are people are taking a chance on us. So thank you for taking a chance.
We can only go up from here, please.
It's all about growth. So thank you if you listen. Thank you if you supported. One of my friends said, "Hey, when you get your merch, if you just need me to pick up some shit, I'll go pick up some shit." I'm like, "Okay, I got a runner. Cool. I got a courier now." So
I mean, he volunteered though, so that's a good thing. That's so thankful for that. Please,
there's got to be something for that. So I'm thankful for all of our points of contact across the country. I'm thankful for my family that still talks to me. The rest of y'all, I love you too. I'm thankful for all
he
my.
He said it like that, Lord.
I'm a gentleman. I'm practicing this thing where I don't speak ill on people.
That's a good thing.
It is very hard to do because some of y'all deserve it. So it's very hard to do. But I'm practicing this thing where I speak nothing but nice, good things and like put positivity into the air. So the P stands for more than just prophetic. So I'm thankful for all the people who make my life a living hell because you're great too. you know who each one of you are. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for my daughter. I'm thankful for my family for sure. Thankful for my lady. She makes me have to grow.
Oh.
I'm thankful for my dog who gets on my nerves, but I love her to death. I'm thankful for everything, man. Like just having air in my lungs and having the wherewithal and the knowledge and the ability to grasp things and process things really fast and grow something from nothing. Like this was in my iPad, so I'm forever thankful for this. Like even if you know what I mean. Like if this was all in tomorrow, which it won't, but I would just be thankful for this experience. So
I will have to say and thank you.
Yeah, man. Like
I forgot to say thank you to my business partner too.
No, right?
And my business partner and that's true. My dogs, because let me tell
business
you,
partner, she ain't don't answer her next 10 phone calls.
Yeah.
Make her ass sweat. No, but I'm thankful for every single opportunity I get, whether it be because of this show or not.
Yeah.
I'm just thankful because people don't have to rock with you. They don't have to give you a chance at any facet of the word.
People don't have to do anything.
They don't have to do nothing. So every time someone picks up their phone or app, whatever app they listen to us on, I'm just excited. You know what I mean? So thank you for everything. Round of applause to myself, goddamn.
And thank you to everybody too for even listening to us and supporting us.
Yeah. It's the end of the year, so deal with it.
It is, but it's good to be thankful. It's really like the people who support us and everything like that. We really thank you guys for the bottom of our hearts.
Gratitude is the attitude always.
Exactly.
This is not, if you guys don't know anything about podcasting and putting something together out of nothing, it is a journey.
God,
and so I will forever be, like I said, indebted and grateful for that journey.
Yes.
It has definitely changed me as a man overall. Like you have to grow. I mean, if you're dealing with people, especially in a public setting, you gotta grow.
Every day,
you have to leave some old stuff behind, old people behind. Like You grow, man. You grow. So what are you going to do for the holidays?
You know, my sisters, they called. So I'm going to see if I can. We'll see. We'll see. Because a lot is going on. We'll see if I'm going to see them.
Yeah.
Probably after, like, the peak season, like January. Because my sister's birthday's on January. But I haven't seen my dad since 2019. And I haven't seen my sisters since Rossi's funeral. So I'm going to just really push to go and see
there
them.
You go. Okay,
yes.
I was waiting for it. I was like,
because my poor nephew, poor little 6-year-old Norman, he was just
What's up,
like,
Norm?
"Oh my God, Tia, you know, I want to watch the Grinch," and you just hear him in the background.
Man,
they love the Grinch.
For all family members and friends that aren't getting along. Now is the time to kind of stop all that mess and just put it to the side and figure things out. Try to come to the table and figure out something because. You really never know, A, when people are leaving, and B, you don't know what people are capable of. You don't know what avenues they may be able to put you in or what lanes of revenue they might be able to throw you in. They might be able to teach you something. Like, there's so many things that come out of relationships. That's currency. Family, friend, or whatever. Like, even if it's just business partners, relationships are currency. Never, ever forget that. You need to make sure that you always nurture your relationships. So I would definitely say, you guys, it's the holidays. Take your time, slow down, think about going into next year, reflect, and try to make amends where you can. That's my humble advice.
I will piggy on that one. And I say this out of experience, more so when it comes to family, because I didn't talk to my baby brother for 4 years. Not because I didn't want to, it's because I was doing my own thing. And I think I gave my speech on social media about it, that I was ready to talk. But I would say this. I wish I wasn't so into myself and just reached out a lot better, like my brother Hebeto does. Like, he reaches out to everybody, his siblings. Hebeto is just one of those. You always gonna hear from him.
That'd be me. I posted. I'm not a Facebook dude, but I did post this not too long ago. I'm the friend that will always that will never not reach out.
Yeah.
And people think that's weird, but like it's like we're supposed to be a community. It doesn't matter how long we haven't talked. It doesn't matter when the last time I saw you was. It doesn't matter how we ended. I feel like if you're still alive, you got a shot. You can still make it something. Figure it out. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's just how my mind thinks. So yeah, I'm always saying hi to folks. They probably think I'm crazy.
No, you should.
Yeah,
you should. I know. Let me tell you, I'm one of those friends. Okay, that you will not hear from me for a minute. I'll reach out to you.
We'll be right back in pocket.
But I mean, but we'll be rock steady still.
There were several years I didn't see you before we did the show. Like between the time that I was roommates with said person, we'll do that.
Yep.
And now, and so there up until the time I reached out for the show, we were still in communication via Facebook or text every now and then, but we didn't hang out because life kind of just things happen. So. But that doesn't mean our relationship wasn't solid.
No.
It's about nurturing your relationships.
Exactly.
It is. So pick up the phone, call somebody, tell them you love them. You know what I've liked? The influx of my guy friends telling me they love me. I love y'all all. I thought that was so cool.
Oh.
I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I know.
It's the first time I've had a bunch of men telling me they love me all at once. It's kind of it's different. It's a different feeling.
I love you, man. Just want to let you know.
No, not in voice and text. We haven't gotten that far yet.
All right.
Wait a minute. Yes, we have. Yeah, we have. Yeah, I've had a lot of men tell me they love me. I love y'all too. I mean,
but it's sweet though.
Yeah, because what if something happened to them?
Exactly.
If something happened to my closest friends know exactly who they are. If
you
something
just
happened
need
to y'all,
let people know and just tell them that you love them.
And if you mess up, it's okay too. It's okay to rectify mistakes.
You know how many times I told my sister Jackie, my little sister Jackie, she is my best friend. She's not a sister by blood, but we've known each other for so long that she is my little sister. And I adore her. We do so much like for each other.
Right.
That goes for my best friend Trump and Che. Those are my best friends. And we are family. They are not even, I don't even consider them best friends. They're just family.
Right.
I will do anything for them. I probably would put them in my damn will if I didn't have any blood family.
There you go.
That's how bad it is. So at least I know, like, whoever I have in my life, they will be set. Trust me.
Exactly.
I'll be honest.
If you're a friend of mine, we can be friends until I'm long gone. You're never gonna get rid of me.
Never.
Like never. I will always contact you, but no. For holidays, we're probably just gonna take it light. I'm closing out of my first fiscal, and I am stressed to the max right now.
I bet you are.
I don't want the IRS at my door. I love y'all too. Hi, I'm doing everything right by my taxes. So if you look at this, which I'm sure y'all do.
Speaking about taxes,
it's just like it's tax season. It's the first time I'm doing it as an LLC owner, so like it's different. It's a lot. It's a learning curve. So I've been busy with that and just growing and watching my daughter learn how to walk. And she's man, I'm so nervous.
You know, those are the precious moments.
We have stairs though. I'm freaking out. She be looking at me like, "Don't you dare!" Yeah, so it's baby gate and everything. So yeah, our daughter is just up and moving around, and like time is moving on. It's just everything's growing so fast, man. I'm just in such a good space. Like I can tell you honestly, this is the first time I can say I'm happy in a long time.
Oh, that's really good.
There's only one negative space in my life, and that's obviously it's always gonna be your 9 to 5. Like if you build, because you're ready to go. Like
your 9 to 5. Usually, my 9 to 5. Which I don't hate my 9 to 5.
I don't hate my 9 to 5.
I actually, but I love Hilton. So
I don't hate my 9 to 5. I know what I do. But it's like when you're growing something, you're building something, you're making all these inroads, and you're learning all these different ways to make streams of revenue. It's like, man, your eyes start to kind of shift to a different direction, like your mind does, So,
well, I mean, if you don't have a job that really supports your hustle,
it's
there's
hard.
A difference. Mm-hmm. What I love about my job, I love how Hilton is. They're the type of company that supports your hustle. Whether it be in a career, whether it be
That's
a career
kind of
with, whether it be a career within Hilton, because Hilton has so many opportunities, or it's something else, they're willing to help you hone your skills.
That's kind of cool.
I love that. Yeah, they're very, very. I've been with them for about 4 years, and
I live a double life.
I feel like I live like a triple.
Steve Urkel by day, and I am Stefan Arkell, and I'm not Stefan Arkell at night.
Not like that.
First of all, hold on.
Let's give it.
I'm about to get it back. Don't worry about it. I'm coming back. I'm coming back hot next. Relax. No, but honestly, like I feel like I live a double life because my job and my pod business don't coincide. They just don't. And so it's funny because as much as I've gone through to be in the science world, I'm looking away from it now because I love this business stuff. I enjoy making these relationships happen. I enjoy people. Yeah. And in a lab, as much as I love science, no people. Like, it's okay. But like I enjoy getting out on the streets, meeting people and pounding the pavement and making relationships and doing business deals and having those conversations that are related to money and finance and economy and like growing and I don't know, man. Like, so I guess my head is just moving to a different space, and it's not a bad thing.
No, everybody moves on.
Yeah, it's evolution, honestly.
I remember my director Scott. He was just like, "It is okay when you want to move on to something else." I remember when we had our seminar at the hall. I remember when I posted those pictures at the Hall of Arts where we're staying. One of our VPs was saying, I think not saying, but answered a question to one of our coworkers. He was just like, when do you know when it's time to move on to a different career? He's like, when you're bored of the other one.
Damn. And see, in the entrepreneurial sense, they would tell you when the 9 to 5 and the hustle balance out. Or if you get close to that threshold, let's say you're making 50 and then your side gig is paying you like 40 to 45. Okay, well now you've reached it's a reasonable amount of income. You could probably dial back some things to make up for the 5. So you quit, you leave. Like that's what I've heard too. Like when you're not happy anymore, when your entrepreneurial spirit is taking over and you're making the money that you're comfortable making, or it'll suffice to get you to the next level. It is time to transcend where you're at. I do believe that.
I do believe that, definitely. I know. Well, no, there's one YouTuber that I watch. She's an influencer. Now she has her own. She does have her little 9 to 5 thing. She sometimes going to work or not, but she has like this whole entire YouTube channel that I believe makes more than a job.
You see what I'm saying?
And but she enjoys it because it correlates to what she's doing. This is a reality about her life, and people love it because her editing is impeccable. So people want to see everything that she does and everything. And her editing is so she can travel anywhere and still have her job, but it balances out because that's her channel. It correlates to everything that she is doing. And I think that is amazing. And like I told people, I was like, that is exactly technically what I've always wanted to do.
Well, just do this media stuff.
Do everything, yeah. Because it's fun to me.
Yeah, it's always been fun. I loved it.
Yeah.
Even growing up, I did plays and band and choir and all this other stuff. And like the stage was always fun.
But imagine just recording your life and editing it for people to see. People love that, and good editing too. That's why she's so good.
Oh, she does a lifestyle brand.
She does a lifestyle brand. She's a black influencer on YouTube who. She lives in Tokyo. She lives in Tokyo, I believe. No, she lives outside of Tokyo.
Okay.
And her editing is impeccable. Mm-hmm. And then not only that, her personality is addictive to watch.
I can't wait till next year.
Yeah, it's like she has like I have ADHD, so it feels like she has it too. She's very animated.
But I can't wait till next. So we're doing this brand lifestyle stuff here a little bit. Yeah, I got some coaching. I can't say much yet, but I've made some good relationships with some good people, and I've got some coaching in that area. And so there's some stuff we're going to be working on next year. So you just wait.
Share the moment, share love.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll teach you everything I know.
Definitely, I'm always willing to learn. That's the thing.
Yeah, everything I learn, I'm passing right along.
I'm telling you.
After I put it into play to make sure the shit works. I'm definitely passing it right along.
No, but my mom was pretty happy that I went back to the podcast. She was just like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I'm at the podcast right now."
Yeah, that's where y'all supposed to be, man. I mean, not that I didn't hold it down. I did my thing.
I know my mom was just like wondering, like, because she kept on asking, and I was like, "Mom, like what's going on?" She was like, "Yeah, I know you had school and everything. It just did he get rid of you?" I was like, "Mom, no."
What is it like? No.
I'm like, "Mom, no."
God damn, I sound like horrible bosses. No, I'm not mean. I didn't do anything at all. I've been begging.
No, we just been extremely busy. Like everybody
hasn't lined up.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't done this in a while we're getting close to the end here.
Yeah.
We have some questions from AskThePodd, AskThePodd. So I've been sitting on these for a while. I guess I can ask you now. So someone asked, let me see here. How do you self-care? This is a good time to ask you this question.
How do I self-care?
They ask how we self-care individually.
Oh, individually.
I don't know what he does. He can answer that some other time. But I don't know what he does. I don't be with him when he self-cares. I don't know.
We can ask you when he gets
We'll ask him for sure. What do you do?
Oh, actually meditate.
Oh, where?
The first thing I do every single morning, I kid you not, is I'm thankful for being alive. I usually say, "Thank you, God, for waking me up this morning."
Yeah.
And that I literally, the minute I wake up, I stretch and I'm like, "Oh, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning." I look at myself and I kid you not, I take a shower, I cleanse my face, I steam my face, I put the hot towel on, and then I usually sit and meditate for about 15 minutes. You know, I mean, I'm not Christian, but I do have my other practice because my practice is usually the Yoruba religion.
What is it again?
Yoruba.
Oh, you got to teach me.
It's my name is Orisa, so from the Orishas, yeah. So that's my take. So I make sure that I thank the creator up high, and then I make sure that I'm thankful for, Ashun and all that kind of stuff. Just breathe all that freshness.
Oh, you got deep.
Yes, I do.
Honestly, I'm probably bad at self-caring. I'm not going to lie to you. Lately, I have not scheduled.
It gives you that glow.
I'm okay. Like, I have not scheduled a therapy session in a month, so shame on me.
Yeah.
I need to hit the gym again because I've been working out intermittently, but I've been just like not making the time. I'm not going to say I don't have the time. I need to make the time because we're adults. We got to make time for stuff.
But, and those are the things and plan that out, too.
Yeah, I'm bad about planning out. I'll plan everything else in my life.
Yeah.
Except for the things that will keep me alive. And that's horrible. So as much as I tell y'all to take care of yourself, sometimes I fall short too. I'm not going to lie.
Take care, you guys. And whatever, because meditation is great. I
need to do that more.
I don't know what you got. I don't care what you believe in, whatever, but whoever you pray to, whatever, or meditate, or just think about something
what I do?
beyond anything else, like, because it gets deep. Those are the things that you need to do. And then also work out.
Yes.
I do work out.
I'll tell you two things I do to self-care. One thing that's therapeutic for me is cooking. So I do cook. And another thing that's therapeutic for me is reading. And
I love to
for
read,
some reason,
planting.
Planning
You
and
and your
planting,
plants.
but plants and planning are like something. I don't know why planning my life out seems to be so soothing, but I guess having a direction is comforting to me versus just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I like to plan every single part
Do
of
you
my
write
day.
things down?
I have a whole calendar.
I write things down too.
I'm bad about it. I got
If
sticky
I
notes and
don't-
I have to.
Same.
Because if not, it'll never work out for me.
Ever.
Oh, by the way, speaking of self-care and planning and all that, V from the Scene DTX, I interviewed her probably a couple episodes ago. She has the art venue in the design district. She wants to do a vision board party, and I wanted you to come.
Oh, I'm really good at vision boards.
Yeah, I don't know how to do a damn vision board. I thought it was,
being a designer, you know about vision
I thought
boards.
A vision board was where you just write down like the plan on a timeline. That is not.
No.
I am too plan.
Those are the vision boards are kind of like, like when you're artistic, vision boards are like the best thing because that's how we kind of visualize and see ourselves like where we want to be in the next 5 years.
Yes.
Those are like great things to do.
We just snowballed, but yes. But no. So that, to me, like that is a form of self-care, is planning things out. I don't know why, but to me, I know that might not be classified as self-care, but me making myself have a direction and kind of taking out some of the like worry is part of me taking care of my mental health too. Because if I'm all over the place, I'm not organized, I'm mentally not right either. So for me, it kind of goes hand in hand. Of course. Okay, let's see what else they asked. Let's see. Oh, do you feel like you have stepped into your purpose at this age? And if not, I would say the caveat of the addition to that is if you haven't stepped into your purpose, do you think you're headed in the right direction?
No, I don't think I stepped into my purpose yet.
Okay.
And I'm being completely honest.
Do you think you're headed in the right direction?
If I plan it, yes, which I'm doing now.
I think that I'm kind of at the threshold of it. I think I kind of can see it like shaping what I'm supposed to do. I haven't really put it all together, but I kind of can see. I know it's with people. I know it's dealing in people and like impacting people and empowering people and teaching and helping and like, I don't know, uplifting. I think it's in that sector of life, but I don't know exactly how it all looks. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm at the threshold of fulfilling it, but I think I got some work to do to figure it out.
Trust, like fashion design and cooking. I love that stuff. I have like multiple hats. Mm-hmm. But really the greatest desire I tell people, and I know my parents, they know this about me, and this is not really much of a surprise for my mom. When I went to voice acting school, right? Mm-hmm. I felt like I was in my element for the very first time. Because acting in music was one of the biggest things, the first thing that I started as a kid. Mm-hmm. And I always loved it. My mom always called me the greatest imitator ever because I used to imitate people and used to do voices and stuff like that. Cool. And then when I went to voice acting school, finally got my stuff together for that, my voice acting teacher thought I was the most funniest, easiest person to work with because I took direction and that I was good at everything that I did. And that I knew that was really, from that point on, I was like, yes, this is always something I wanted to do. I felt like I was literally in my element for the very first time. And yes, I love fashion. Of course, I can sew my behind off. I can cook my behind off just like a chef can. But it's not really, it's a hobby.
Right.
But purpose-wise, every time I watch TV and I watch cartoons because I love them and I'm imitating or playing my video games and I'm imitating the character, I literally am like a kid in a candy shop.
So that's where your heart lies.
Yeah, it is where my heart lies.
You know, I think mine it lies within what we're doing. Yeah. Within the business world, entrepreneurship, building, growing.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff. I think that is where my purpose lies. But again, I'm trying to figure out, take it as it comes. So I think it'll hit me right in the face. Like I said, I think I'm standing at the doorway. But it just doesn't all make sense yet because it's all so kind of new too. Like this is a lot of new stuff that's in like a new influx of things. It's so different from what I was doing before. So I'm learning a lot of things too, and it's exciting. But I think I see where my purpose is headed. I think I kind of understand it. So When I find it, I'll tell y'all. Though I think I'm there.
But we're all learning and we're here.
Yeah.
I think we're still here, which I've learned.
Yeah.
As life.
Yeah.
You're always learning.
Mm-hmm.
And why not? Why not? We're humans. You got some people have multiple shit about them and they want to do everything, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That really is. I want to do everything, but actually a lot of things that I do kind of correlates to my artistic self.
And that's how you know. So honestly, everything I do now revolves around this and like anything business related. So it's how, and like everyone that I've met in this world has been so nurturing. Yeah, which is something I'm not used to in the science world.
I mean, you talk about it. Is it like a gray?
It's sometimes
like it's a black or gray.
You get lucky. You find a few good people, but in this world, not to say that it's gonna be all roses. I know that, but in this world, as I've gone along, there's been a lot of cool people I've met that have really taught me some very interesting things that helped me along on this path. So I can't help but think that, oh, this might be the direction. Maybe it's time to just like pivot. You know what I mean? Like, just go hard all the way. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking that this might be where I'm best served. Is somewhere in the realm of community.
But I like it though.
I do too. I love it.
I like it because we're getting to spread important things
in our own way.
And I really do like that a lot.
Yeah,
I like that and also meeting people.
I know, and that we get to meet a lot of people next year, so I can't wait.
I can't either.
And you'll be back at the end of November or beginning of December sometime, like next year, right?
Yeah.
So you may be back for the event that we're trying to do.
And mind you, remember, I forgot to tell you that fashion event that I went to, Emerge.
What?
Emerge.
What fashion event?
It was a fashion event.
How was it?
It was great.
Where the hell were we at?
Well, it was okay. I'm not gonna, the music.
Well, it was great. Where were we?
I remember telling you about it.
I'm so bad about that.
I said, "Hey, I'm going to," and I remember I was on the phone with you, and I said about the guy, the black-owned business, tequila business with Tequila and Friends. That's what their name.
Okay.
And I did it, and yes.
Hello to them.
He did not give me a business card.
Hello to them. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to meet you. We will definitely be meeting up at some point soon. So if you'll set that up, I would love to talk to them.
Yes, and I finally met DJ Mike again. Ooh, DJ Mike.
Is this another segment? Okay.
No, it was just the fact
you reminisce on DJ Mike over there. And I'm gonna close this thing.
No, I wouldn't say that. No, I wasn't reminiscing. No, it's like he hasn't seen me in I think 2 years or whatever. And we're friends. We've been friends for years.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't, DJ Mike. It was, Lisa. Oh, my God.
You've grown. You've changed. You've evolved.
Yeah. And it was more of I haven't seen you in a long time.
Has he listened to you on here?
He has not. He just knows that I'm on here.
Oh, no. That's got to change,
He
DJ
knows
Mike.
that I'm on here. And
DJ
he's always
Mike,
liking. He's always liking everything that I post.
Okay, good.
And he wanted to do lunch.
Okay.
So we're supposed to be doing lunch, and I remember telling you about DJ Mike.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
We just haven't said anything. We got to start.
I definitely wanted to get him on here though, because he's really, really good.
So all the people that have invited us to come do stuff that we haven't been able to make, it's not intentional. There's just so much stuff going on. So we make as much as we can. So next year we'll be a little bit more visible. Actually, a lot more visible. I had someone ask me that the other day, hey, do you ever post clips of the show? I'm like, you know what? I did.
You should.
And I need to, and I'm
YouTube,
going to.
You should.
Oh, definitely going to.
Because YouTube, you know how others, you just post 11 minutes of one thing.
You can post. A lot of that stuff is there, but we'll definitely get more into that. I got some stuff coming to the house that's going to aid me in that. So I will definitely be cranking it out. Yeah, I've been building my office out at home, so I've been finally getting this thing where it needs to be at home too. It takes a lot. This is not a.
It's not going to be wham,
people think
bam.
it's going to pop up and just have all the content in the world, all the videos in the world. The office can be
That is not how that grows.
It's you got to grow it.
I'll be watching other podcasts, and from where they started to where they are now.
While.
I mean, damn.
Unless you got stupid money, but it takes a while.
No, but it takes a while from when
honestly,
they start.
I'm so glad. I'll say this again. I'm so glad that it didn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
I'm glad that there's a journey behind it. I'm glad that we're having to grow and learn and evolve and pivot and change and switch this up, try this again. Maybe that worked. Maybe that didn't work last time. Maybe like there's a lot that goes into it. So I don't mind it taking a while, man. It's okay. The people that grow with us, we appreciate it all. They'll be around. They'll be with us till the wheels fall off, and we're just constantly getting better. So.
Which I kind of like.
But before we get out of here, is there anything you want to say to the people? This was really a catch-up session, just to kind of try. I haven't seen you in a while, so this was.
I know, this was a great catch-up session.
Yeah. We need to get all three of us back in here so we can really get to some deeper topics.
Yes,
but
when we do, I forgot. I need to tell you about this guy I'm talking about when T gets back.
Oh, I can't wait. Please text me so I don't forget. I'm horrible about forgetting shit.
I know you are. That's why I have to remind you. Because I know everybody always wants to know about my love life.
Oh, we do. We all do. But any last words before, let's see, the next time we will see each other, let's make sure. Let me look at my calendar so I know. Oh, cool. We will see each other the week of Christmas, around that, like right before that. Yeah, so anything before the holidays that you want to say to people? Before the holidays? Yeah, the next time they hear from us will be right at the weekend of Christmas. So
that's kind of true.
Yeah, they may or may not hear us, but they'll hear this one though. Yep.
I will have to say, guys, happy holidays. And please, what will I say about this? Because I don't want to be emotional.
It's okay. You can.
No, please love each other, please. And reach out to the people that you mostly care about, or you even haven't heard from a really long time, and you're probably thinking about them because life is just way too short. I really have to say, and do the things that you love. Please. Don't let society and the issues that are going on to hold you back, because I know it's crazy out here, but mental health it sucks. And this world, it sucks. But try to find some type of happiness, because it can drain the living crap out of you. Please, I beg of you, because there's so many things that are happening right now, and people's mental health it's kind of deteriorating. And you have to find something, a hobby or something that makes you happy.
Listen to us. We'll be your hobby.
I know, right? But yeah, something that's going to fulfill your life positively, please. Right. Reach out to your loved ones. Self-care for yourself.
Yes.
Live a healthy life and stay always positive.
I agree with all that. For me, before I close with that stuff, thank you again to Celestial Beer Works for the collaborations and the projects that we're working on. I know, round of applause. And they're going to come up here. They brought us a bunch of cool stuff. They got sparkling waters and sours and IPAs.
I want some sparkling waters and some iced tea.
Yeah, take one home with you. Yeah.
You know I am. No.
But
making pasta night.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you to them. That was such a cool collaboration to happen. Yes. As I said, we'll be rolling out more of that as it goes. But we just wanted to make sure that we let you guys see what they have to offer as far as just a little bit back here. But they are in Dallas. Look them up. They are on IG. Look them up. Celestial Beer Works. And we'll put that in the show description. But shout out to all of our partners that are coming, the ones that we've made so far, the relationships that we've made so far, the listenership, wherever you listen from, anywhere in the world that you're listening from, any app that you're listening from, any market, doesn't matter if you're tall, short, black, white, whatever. We love you all. We want them all. If you're about positivity and enlightening and learning and uplifting and growth, this is what we're here for. Speaking things into existence, making sure that we manifest our dreams, and we talk about things that are important, also things that are fun. But if you're into all that, well, then keep on coming back. If you don't come back, I'm sorry. If you're still here, keep rocking with us. But to all the newcomers, thank you too. And for all the people that constantly support us from wherever you are, we appreciate you all. So happy holidays. If you don't hear us before then, this will be out by the time you hear it, it'll be out, but it'll be out this Friday. And we thank you for everything. So if nothing else, you already know what it is.
I know.
1, 2, 3. Bye.